And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On 1st and 10, and he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Olivier Vernon in there.
Yeah, we here. We here. We here.
Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted about.
How he's kept, yo, this nigga fucking, yo, we here. We here.
31 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post.
Do it then. I'm going to keep doing it.
The post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But
you see, I'm going to keep doing that shit. You keep doing that, Johnny.
I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route.
Son, this nigga catching every fucking thing.
Because the key is to create
Give me that.
hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? So now it's 1st and goal.
You better be worried about it.
Run it in with Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
You better be worried about it.
7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
You better be worried about it. I'm going to that same play. You better hope you can stop.
Now Carr.
You better hope you stop my tight end. I know you're going to be there one-on-one. Okay, it's going to be my user versus your user then.
Brings up 4th down.
I got trust issues. I don't trust you.
A play like that will absolutely break your heart.
I got trust issues.
Everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And Janikowski bangs it through, and they're back within a touchdown.
Yo, get prepared for a lot of people using the Falcons moving forward. Not you, Cat, because you've been using them. But there's going to be a lot of niggas using the Falcons after. I know, Jay Boogie. I know you from there. I know you people been using them too. All I'm saying, been using them too. All right, cool, copy, cool. All I'm saying is, moving forward, like, you're going to see a lot of more people because they update probably going to be crazy this week. Matt Ryan shit going to be looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? They're probably going to get a nice update on Thursday. They should.
They meant to make a few additional changes along the way because
and we're going to beat Denver this week. And we're going to beat Denver this week.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback.
And we're going to beat Denver this week. I mean, y'all,
not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that?
You don't think we're going to beat Denver?
Making a really nice tackle.
Yeah, the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense.
Crazy. That's my team.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right?
Oh, we're going to smash y'all. We're going to smash y'all later on this week, too.
But how about that defensive front?
We're going to smash y'all later on this year, too.
Scrimmage and creating a large yardage possibility.
Damn it, Cruz.
He couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Who, my team? The Falcons. And we're gonna beat Denver this week. Good game, yo. Look at this brother.
This is brought in at the 21.
Mr. Young, they've been playing 2K forever. Now you want to come back.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Murray, the lone setback. Throwing now is Carr. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards and time and a new set of downs. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. We'll come back to Oakland.
Hey, Scott, let me get my rematch. Running, Scott.
Pinching together must be expecting the run. Carr gonna throw. It's caught by Clive Walford. 10 yards on the pickup there. Good enough for an Oakland first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end. That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Now a give. This is Murray. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On first down, Carr. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Carl try it again on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in.
Oh, my God. I'm about to dead
and
this
they
shit.
do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now they're in the hurry-up.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
Here's Carr to throw, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Nigga say he be on that 2K shit.
And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I ain't hear that. I ain't hear that. I ain't hear that. Yeah, you want
not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone
me?
For a touchback.
This the great.
Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field.
This the great. You never beat me.
Offensively, they've got the
He ain't
lead.
been king.
What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting.
This the great. You never beat me.
Mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And that one falls
Not
in.
me. I
Looked
don't
like
know
he
who
might
he
have
is.
had position there, but he couldn't hold on
I
on
don't know
2nd
you.
down.
On every offensive coordinator,
This the great.
play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you don't get many
Yeah,
opportunities to dial them
I
up.
never
And
played
they
this nigga a
just
day
did.
in my life. This
And
nigga's
they
crazy.
drop it with a great chance to
This
make
the
a big
bum.
play. That's going to hurt.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left
Who?
side.
Who? This nigga, he drunk. This nigga ain't never. I never played that man he's talking about.
Too much talking, man. We need to get playing. We're doing too much talking.
He's just making up shit. This is what we do now. We make shit up. But I never play what the fuck you just named. We make shit up and then make it sound like it's valid. Like this what we do in life now? We making shit up and make it sound like it's valid in life. I'm playing this nigga right now.
Get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Manning now to throw. It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Now Carey. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Thank you.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And the Giants ready to come out now. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
Nah, don't play with this nigga, Scott. Get him out of here. Scott, don't play with him. Get him out of here.
More successful in the NFL than before.
Absolutely we have.
Oh, my fucking God.
A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Great protection. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can. Here's the
available.
over the middle.
Available.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
There you go, Mr. Young.
They get to the
Big
line
Mac.
to throw his car. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Carr to throw again.
Yeah, you about to play again also.
He's got it. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
All right, I'll play him.
Carr now on first down.
He ain't got his man
He's
in.
such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And
Yeah, that nigga drunk, my nigga. I don't know why y'all paying attention to this nigga. He's drunk. Yeah, you can tear it in his voice. He's drunk. When the niggas get drunk, y'all want to play Madden now. The fuck out. You beat your head, bud.
He's such a session that.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Hey, you know you can say your depth chart, right?
Carr, and for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked up.
Nah, you don't have to restart it, bro.
Quarter and interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed.
You got, alright, so once you got your depth chart set up, you go back to the main menu.
Running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually
the share
doing that
managed
back in the
files.
good old days.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Then you want to go to, yeah.
So after the INT, the ball comes out.
Go to save files,
So
hit the R1 button, go to roster, and then save it.
Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
Even when they do an update, I still have to change that shit.
That's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Great
over
update.
there.
Nah, that
Scary
update was
second
tremendous.
down here. Manning to throw on second down. Surveying the field. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. Manning to Beckham. A big play there. 56 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know There's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Now Manning.
Come on, man.
Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there.
Yo, this nigga's drunk talking, son. That nigga just drunk talking. I don't know why y'all even entertaining this
They get
nigga.
set to head back on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Over the middle, Cooper with it. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Carr. And this is Carr.
Why are you back there for? Yo, this is
crazy.
crazy.
The 5 all the way to the 3. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It's Murray. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Latavius Murray punching it in from a yard away.
Hey, Dale, this was one game, man.
Back out in front. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And
I ain't never
carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense
I never played Mr. Young, man.
head back onto the field. And last
Mr.
time
Young,
they
let's
only
run
got 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a few.
That's facts, though. He talking facts, though. One game don't mean shit in Madden. You could have been lucky that day. Play that man again.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down.
Man.
They come up in an offset eye. And they'll run it here. And he'll cut it to the right sideline. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play?
That's what you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll go on the ground. He can't bring him down.
Word. I don't know why y'all are.
5 yards on the carry. Good
hey, Scott, you gonna play a game? What's up? It's King, man. I'm trying to get my W.
They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Mrs. Young in there played. I try to say Mrs. Young.
Now Manning throwing on second down.
I'm just trying to get a game, man. That's all.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine.
Right.
When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
King, man.
Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down.
Yeah, John Crum
right there.
in
An empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Manning. He's got Cruz complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. So he makes the grab and the change move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. They'll let the shorter back Perkins run it. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Man.
Perkins taking it in from a yard out. And the
called that nigga out.
taking the lead here in the 4th.
That nigga blocked my nigga, son, because my nigga.
For the Giants as they will send this one away.
My man was harassing that nigga the first week. I mean, the first 2 weeks of man. He didn't want to see that nigga again in life. What you talking about?
There, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's brought down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing now is Carr. Over the middle, Amari Cooper.
Son, that nigga, he got that nigga holding on to that ball. That nigga did not hold on to the ball when I played with him.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw. A right-side catch by Crabtree. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll give the Raiders a first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A run. It's Murray. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that's complete.
That's bullshit, man.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Clive Walford, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands and
come on, Jessica, you gotta be there for that shit.
And knock it away.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground.
Come on, man. He caught that.
That was close to a big play. Just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the
see what type of time we on.
Downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good
There
effort
we
there.
go.
Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And
wow.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They had the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Murray the lone setback.
That's he caught that?
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Good game, JC. That was close.
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The New York set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Sean Smith. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know,
Nah, I'm cool. It's a good game.
That type of a play,
I ain't gonna do that all night running back. You want to?
Give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Carr now to throw. Going up top. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
Got you,
and a
copy.
big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now out come the Giants. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
I got you. I'll be back. I'll be back. I ain't tripping. Nah. It's not like that. Nah, it's not like that this time. Nah, I got that. This. I got this. Yo, bro, our games is not nothing crazy. It's like nobody's getting blowed out. He's winning by the hair of his chinny chin. But it's cool. Get his victories.